What's going on? It's your boy Cavi Kingpin. Just for the hell of it podcast. We back in the building. Took a little break, but we back in this bitch. Yo, Justify, what's going on, Playboy?
Shit, same old shit, different day. It's been crazy. I'm glad that we back on.
Okay, cool. Nah, we here. We ain't never leaving, baby. This is it. This in the making. This is history. But usually we talk some crazy shit, but I really want to touch on this OJ Simpson shit, man. And this is gonna be a part one of a two-part episode talking about OJ. And I want to get some white bitches on the line to discuss OJ. And the reason why I brought it up, OJ up, this nigga been wilding. Period. This nigga out of control. And on top of that, I call you the OJ of Buffalo. So I know this subject really fits the criteria for you to speak on. Not saying you can't speak on other subjects. But I just want to start out. First of all, how you feeling, man? What's good, man? What's popping?
Shit, I'm good, man. I'm feeling all right, Got, usual shit going on, everything, but shit, it's life, If life was made to be easy,
right. Right. And I appreciate it, bro. Every time, I say let's rock out. Man, shit, you rock out. We rock out with our cocks out, no homo. But it's just for the hell of it podcast. These other podcasts, they cool, but they not us. You dig?
Damn right.
We trying to get the FCC. They gonna shut us down one day. I guarantee that.
It's gonna probably be because of me.
Hell yeah.
Believe in that shit like you believe in God, motherfucker.
So, let's get into this OJ joint, man. Just give us a brief overlook what's going on with this big head motherfucker.
All right, so it's been a little over 20 years since the motherfucker got found not guilty.
For what? For what?
Not guilty of double homicide. Killing Ron Goldman and Nicole Brown. So it's been over 20 years. He found not guilty. You think that if you just got just pretty much got cleared of double murder that you wants to lay low.
Facts.
And not cause no attention.
No.
Not this big-headed nigga.
He out of Yo, listen, bro. The nigga had a pair of Nike Ones on, chilling with some white bitches. Choked. Them shits was choked too.
Mm-hmm. Well, shit. You remember, right? Right after he got out and everything, this motherfucker was here. He wasn't even in the city of Buffalo. He was in like one of the suburbs.
Yeah.
Where, shit, I think the only thing that's black out there where he was at was the fucking streets.
Oh shit.
And he out there chilling, got surrounded by a whole bunch of white women. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this nigga about to set himself up all over again.
Yo, this fool done wrote books saying I did it. What if I did it? They had a special on him, an old interview when he laughing. I don't know when you discuss a murder unless you a cold-hearted killer. It's funny. I don't know how that shit funny, you dig? But this shit he was on.
Jeopardy.
Yeah, right. Well, you can't. Yeah, shit, you can't. Yeah, you can't be charged for the same same crime.
Right.
Real talk. Thanks to the United States justice system and for those white crackers that be acting the fuck up and those big head niggas who think they white that didn't get charged with they charges. But I really want to break this down. Okay, I call you Baby OJ. I want to get in the mind of a guy who indulges in white women. So
damn, man, you make it sound like I was like wine or something like that, motherfucker. It's like like I got a vineyard and a white bitch is just laying around or something like that.
Like I see on Instagram you had the OJ Simpson throwback jersey on. Right.
I mean, shit, as a football player, I give him his props because shit, during that time he wasn't to me outside of Jim Brown. Right after Jim Brown, he was the next one up, and then after him, Walter Payton. So on the field.
Did that jersey come with a knife and gloves?
No, I already had that shit before I got the jersey.
Oh shit, yo! But yeah. Let's break it down. I want to elaborate on this big head motherfucker because this nigga was wildin'.
Hell yeah.
So like, what do you think? Do you think he need to go back to jail, or you just think he need to shut his motherfucking trap?
I think he need to shut his motherfucking trap because he went to jail based off of what happened with that murder. You see, they knew they couldn't get him back on that murder, but shit, you will have your big-headed ass out in the open, while your big-headed ass surrounded by all these damn white women, And which, after I get done saying this, I have a side story about white women in that damn jersey.
Okay.
But, he wants to sit there and do all this stuff. Now, this is how bad it was. He got arrested, and they tried to say he was, tried to say that he kidnapped people and that he was armed robbery. This nigga didn't have a gun or wasn't telling nobody to do anything. He was just there. So because he did all this and, all that stuff, he got time for, they pretty much tried to sock it to him for the other stuff because he couldn't keep his big-headed ass low. I mean, that dude, Robert Blake, he killed his wife. He shot that bitch in the damn restaurant, right outside the restaurant they both was at. The gun that he used was from his damn gun collection. Okay. They found him not guilty. Nobody has heard shit from Robert Wagner or Robert Blake, whatever his name is. Nobody's heard shit from him since everything happened. He laid low.
Smart man. Smart. Why would you hear it? Like, first of all, when you involved in any criminal activity, even if you haven't been indicted and the cops just come to talk to you, get your ass low. Chill.
Exactly.
That's called a wake-up call. Sit your ass down. OJ running around here. You know what the thing was? I think what happened with OJ, and I didn't heard this from like various media outlets and stories. He got too big for his britches. He was like the most popular black guy in his time. He's doing his Naked Gun movies and all. Thought he was unstoppable.
Tower and Inferno and Roots and all that. And you think
he was in Roots?
He was in Roots. You think when he'd have done Roots, it'd have been like, okay, that would have been like your partial nigga wake-up call right there. That, okay, you have this celebrity. You have this status. Okay, don't do nothing that's going to come back and make the rest of us look like shit. Fact. He sat there and like as soon as he left when he left USC, got to NFL, they start building up. This is still when he was still married to Marguerite, when he had was married to his white wife, his first wife, and had 2 kids. Living out in Amherst. He's sitting there thinking, okay, he's good, but then he started getting a little too above himself, thinking that okay. And he even said it himself. Jay-Z wasn't bullshitting when he put that verse in there. Somebody asked OJ about race relations, how he feel about, being a black man. He said, I'm not black. I'm OJ.
Oh, shit.
He really did say that shit. And, the whole thing is everybody think it's just, it was just like a dig at OJ in the story of OJ, but that's literally what the hell he said. And that's how he ran.
Listen, I bet you that,
he did,
I bet you when that nigga went to jail, he was black. Put money on that.
Well, shit, the whole thing was when he went to trial, remember, the black community was behind him. The black community sat there and, tried to, because everything at first did kind of look like it was set up.
Right.
And so, when he got off, we was like, oh, yeah, cool. But then this motherfucker sitting there, he's doing anything and everything he can to get in front of a camera. Like talking about, like writing damn dumbass stories. I didn't do it, but if I did, this is how I'd have done it.
Right. Well, the thing about it, he had great representation. He had Johnny Cochran. That nigga had the fro with the clean taper. He had the clean taper like somebody hit him with a one blade. You know what I'm saying?
Cochran
like
his shit was. Cochran came to Buffalo.
Yo, you said you seen Johnny Cochran? He came to Buffalo.
He came to Buffalo when this one girl she had died because the bus she was working at the Galleria Mall. Yeah. And at the time they wouldn't let the buses go into the mall. And that was some, it showed, Johnny Cochran came up there because, he was like, well, the buses that goes up, through the east side of Buffalo, through the inner city, mostly dominated by minorities. Yeah. And at the time, they didn't want the 6 or the 4 bus going into the loop because they really didn't want them coming in there. And the bad part about it is, they shouldn't have did that shit, and it cost this young lady her life, and she was the mother. So Johnny Cochran came up here. And, as soon as he came up here, he fixed that shit to where the buses came in there.
Is it true he bought a pair of all-black Nike ones?
I wouldn't put it past him because, shit, he was cool enough to where he could have walked in the court. All black pair of low-top Nike ones.
Oh, the low-top.
He could have walked in with some low-top Nike ones, cool
the strings hanging. With the strings hanging.
That shit when you tired, just drag it a little bit.
Not all the way down
to the ground, but just the tip.
Fresh corn rolls, fresh joints. Done about an hour before his court date. Huh?
And you also know who else helped him get off? The Kardashians.
Oh, one of the Kardashians, the one. Even though you can't tell me, man, That's his daughter, man. Chloe is daughter.
Is OJ's daughter.
Got
Chloe
you.
is, cause shit, out of all of them, Chloe the only one who looked like she could play free safety for the fucking 49ers.
Right, with her fucking big ass chin. That's OJ's
Yeah.
daughter, man. And he said in an interview, he said, "Oh, well, that's not my daughter." No, nigga, you was fucking the shit out of her mother, nigga. You know what you was
Cause
doing.
Cause,
You a
cause
wild
we know
boy.
Bruce wasn't.
You a
We
wild
know
boy.
Bruce wasn't laying pipe like that.
Nah, he was on some drag queen shit. He was on some drag queen shit.
Shit, Bruce was having Caitlyn peg. Bruce was saying, "Call me Caitlyn." While shit, the mother was pegging him up there.
Right.
That's probably what the fuck was
some
going
old
on.
fuck boy shit. Some old jail
but,
shit.
But,
you know?
but that's another story for another time. You know.
Right.
Bruce is Caitlyn. Caitlyn's happy. I'm happy. You know. Back to this big headed nigga. So. What I was going
Dick
to say
tucking
though.
nigga.
Okay.
You heard me? Yeah.
So I got the jersey right.
Okay.
Now I wore this jersey. I had two incidents that happened.
That
to me
shit big.
with
That
this
jersey big as hell though on you. But go ahead.
Oh shit! Shit. You gotta make sure you're able to conceal shit if it comes
Oh
out.
shit.
Like I said, that's where that knife come in. But I wore this jersey down in I got friends and family down in Dayton, Ohio.
Okay.
So shit, I've been going down there since I was 19 years old.
Okay.
So right before he got arrested for that shit in Vegas, I wore that jersey on 2 separate occasions in September. And that, cause he got arrested at the end of September. So I went down there beginning of September, and there was this girl that was friends with my friend's girlfriend at the time, and she worked at Bob Evans. So I'm at Bob Evans. I'm wearing a jersey, and she's like, "Oh, that's a nice jersey." Who, she saw it and said, "Who's Simpson?" I said, "OJ Simpson." Now I'm thinking that she's white girl. I'm thinking she's gonna be guy. I'm gonna get away from you. You're wearing a jersey of murder or something like that. Nah, she can't sat her motherfucking ass right down next to me.
Intrigued by that killer.
Yeah, it's like, "Mommy, may I sleep with danger" type shit. So she's sitting next to me.
Lifetime
and,
story shit.
Yeah, she's sitting next to me and want to start talking and everything like she's attracted to this shit. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, "Dude, what the fuck wrong with this bitch?" Because, I go down there and shit. My best friend, he Irish, so he white, and hope, Now, they cool with everything, they know, I told them, how, things are up here in Buffalo compared to, down there, because shit, they look down there, it don't matter what color he is, they pretty much cool with everybody. They stop and talk to anybody, whatever race. But this bitch just kind of worried me a little bit because, the jersey. So that was at one time. The other time, I'm shooting pool. Like, this was a couple weeks later. Once again, I'm wearing the jersey. It's football season. I'm wearing the jersey, and this woman got these 4 dudes. She's sitting, she's sitting at this on this bar stool, and it's like a pool table between us, me and my friend. And so every time I go line up to shoot the damn ball, she makes some damn sideways ass OJ comment like, "The glove don't fit, must have quit. That hurt like 32 stabs to the heart." Oh. And so I'm sitting there, and at this point I get pissed off. So the waitress comes over, asks us what we want to drink. I said, "Well, my friend here, he have a Guinness. I'm gonna have me a Corona, 2 limes in it." I said, "Give us a shot of tequila apiece." "Oh yeah, could you get me a large glass of orange juice?" I said, I'll explain it when you come back when I have to pay you." So she's, wondering what's going on. My friend thinking that I'm gonna go start some shit with these 4 motherfuckers. I was prepared if this shit went south.
Yeah.
So when she came over, I told her what was going on. I was like, "This bitch over here keep fucking with me." She said, "So okay." So she brings the drinks over. So and she takes the glass of orange juice over to the lady. Now mind you, she got 4 dudes with her.
Yeah.
And so the lady was like, "What's this?" And the waitress was like, "Oh, this is compliments to the gentleman at the other table." So I raised my Corona to her and smiled. And I told the waitress what to say to her. She said, "Well, what is it?" She said, "It's OJ from OJ." The 4 motherfuckers around her busted out laughing. The shit got all the way around this pool hall. Everybody started laughing. The owner of the pool hall was there that night.
Yeah.
He came over to me. He said, "Look, man, I got to shake your hand, man. That bitch been fucking with us all the time. She come in here drunk and acting a damn fool. Thank you for doing something." I'm like, "Really?" I'm like, so, got to find out the bitch was from Amherst. But still, it's like, then the next day this nigga get arrested.
Who, OJ?
the next day that nigga got arrested in Vegas. So shit, I stopped wearing that jersey probably for the better part of about 4 years.
Oh
Until I
shit!
went to a Bills game again.
Because think of the scenario, bro. You could have flipped out, raped her, stabbed her, and burnt their body in back of the bowling joint. Now, would you been responsible for that? Probably,
Shit.
but you would have been you'd have been egged on.
What the hell was I gonna say? The demon of OJ possessed me while I was wearing the damn jersey, and I just said, "Fuck it."
But you get what I'm saying? Like, you could have said, "Okay, cool. You want to play, bitch? Cool. I'm using this glass of OJ as lubricant, and I'm gonna ram my cock inside you repeatedly while I choke you till you turn blue in the face, until you look like a fucking Smurf. Then you kiss her forehead when you done."
Then we be doing this podcast with me on death row. Because I think they got the death penalty in Ohio. But shit, that ain't my style, you know. like I said, I ain't bitch damn sure ain't work. But that big headed nigga, you know, he's had his head pumped up all this time. And as soon as he married the white girl, it's like he completely thought that he was just above, you know. Well, he thought before that he was above because he left a good woman. He left Marguerite. Now I don't know. You know, I ain't gonna say nothing negative about, you know, Nicole Simpson because I don't really know shit other than the fact that the family used to sit there and watch him beat her ass and didn't say nothing because shit, he was giving them money. That family, right. The sister sat there, was getting gifts, and this motherfucker was sitting there beating his ass. They said the first time OJ went on a date with Nicole Brown, she came back home. Her pants was all ripped up, blouse all ripped up, and everything.
What you think happened? What you think happened?
Shit. I don't think I have to think of what happened. I think we all know what happened. But you know, she played it off. So shit, this motherfucker coming around, you know, motherfucker. I think he had like a damn Rolls Royce convertible or whatever. You know, he coming around, he giving the family money and everything like that. And you know, he went upside her head a few times, but he was giving them money. They tell her shit pretty much, shake it off.
Oh shit!
Shit, you know, and pretty much the way it was, cause shit, they getting money. The whole thing was shit.
You think he bit her in her thighs?
You know, I don't know if that motherfucker was. I don't know if he was like Marv Albert kinky type shit like that or nothing like that. But you know, he did some shit, and like you know, the motherfucker was just crazy. He's like. They say after the divorce, she have a dude over and motherfucker just pop up in the house and sit down on a couch, ask the dude, you know, like he was interviewing him, what's your name? Everything else, just remember this is my house. Then he walk out.
That's like, ambitious. You know, that's like, ambitions of a killer, man.
Yeah, and the whole thing, you know, I mean, it's crazy. Now, do I honestly think that he did that murder alone?
No, hell no. He got money.
Because shit. Yeah, that motherfucker, he might have had a part in it or something like that, but I'm pretty sure there's more people. What kills me is the fact that you in a rich suburban neighborhood and nobody saw shit.
Facts. So, I mean, you know what, though? Like, this the problem. All right, we not, but, I mean, as black people, we always wanted him to get off, but when we got to know the real OJ, it's like, fuck that big head nigga. I used to like that nigga Naked Gun. I see why they always had nigga in there getting hurt. And all that old sucker shit.
He played the dumb role.
He played the dumb role. Really perfect. And it was cool. But the problem was with this nigga was he was getting too cocky. Then he kind of distanced himself from the blacks. And you know, from the urban world. But you know what? He did what he did. He got off. I mean, shit. He did what he did. He only served 7-8 years. Yo, he's a fucking clown. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, that big head motherfucker's a clown. Period.
Well, shit, he was always a joke because shit, he showed his loyalty and everything way back, like I said, at USC, because his first wife was actually AC, the driver for the white Bronco. Yeah, that was his girl.
Yeah. Wow.
He sold that's supposed to be your boy. You gonna take your friend's girl? Man. And then you go through all this shit like that. He's too busy thinking he was high society. He was with Nicole while he was still married. The daughter passes away, drowned. Poor little 2-year-old girl died in the damn swimming pool. He too busy chasing around and acting all snobbish. And when the girl passed, he trying to, you know, he in the hospital trying to go after the wife, trying to strangle her. Now the whole thing is when that, I mean, granted, if heaven forbid something happened to a child, especially if it's your child, and you know there might be something malicious, if you think that something could have been done differently, yeah, you're gonna go after who did it. But the whole thing was, motherfucker, where were you?
You know what it is? That's clown. That's called clown shit, bro. So fuck that faggot. I don't mean that on no like F gays and stuff. I'm just saying he's a punk ass motherfucker for that. You know what I'm saying? The way he move and way he act, like you know what I'm saying. Now if that nigga go to prison and nigga slide a big cock in his little backside, niggas be wrong, right?
Cause shit, D.L. Hughley said it best. When OJ went to jail, he went from OJ to Mountain Dew. That motherfucker like shit. The motherfucker got fat.
Nah, that nigga that juice that be in the dollar store, that shit ain't even carbonated. It's just like juice like syrup and shit with water mixed in. He's a fucking clown. But what I really want to know, I want to break this down because the next segment we're gonna definitely get some white females on a podcast to talk to them and get their
where the white women at?
Right, get their get their point of view of with OJ and what do they think of it, all the shit he doing. So I was just getting a little preview of, you know what I'm saying, since you like the ghost of OJ lives inside you respectfully. So you know what I'm saying, with white bitches.
Yeah, I ain't gonna kill. I mean, shit. I've been with, like I said, I've been with all women across the rainbow.
But I
ain't killed none of them.
I know you didn't kill, but I'm talking about white women, cocaine, domestic abuse. You know what I'm saying? Bite marks, track marks on your arm. Those things count for something.
I don't know if there was track marks involved. I'm pretty sure you probably bit a few bitches.
Oh shit! But yo, that's
definitely.
So I want to set up. So right quick, I want you just give me a brief just a quick. We gonna set up for the next segment. I'm gonna get these white girls on the phone. So what do you think we need to ask these white women? These women that potentially could put you away for 10 years for just saying hi to them.
Pretty much after shit that you see with OJ and any other peanut head nigga that think he's OJ, but mostly just OJ. But after the shit you see with OJ and the whole press with that and how how that made interracial dating and everything look, what is your feelings? Has OJ made it difficult for you to possibly want to date a black guy or be with a black guy? Even if you just want to be with the black guy to piss off your father. But nonetheless,
oh shit!
Hey, we know that shit happens.
Right.
But just to be with, if you want to just be with a black guy, like, has any of that kind of fallen into where you thought that that could potentially happen, or what if that because people look at shit like that and they will look at him and automatically associate with that, even though we know for damn sure black people ain't killing their damn women and mates like that, like white people do. Like shit, a white dude will kill his bitch. And then hide her and go join a search party looking for her.
What? Oh shit!
They do crazy shit like that. And it's like, I haven't seen her. Report her missing. You out there with a flashlight. Becky, where you at, Becky? The motherfucker know exactly where Becky is, walking right over where he buried her. I don't know where she could be.
Oh
Nigga
shit!
ain't doing that shit. Shit.
Yo, so what we gonna do? We're gonna let this episode breathe, and we're gonna get these white women on the phone, man. So part 2 is coming up soon, man.
Yeah,
just for the hell of it podcast, the OJ story, or we like to call it the podcast versus OJ. Part 1, part 2 coming soon.
Nigga, Poe Richard, Poe nigga, Rich.
Big head motherfucker. All right.
Still nigga.